Hello, beautiful souls. Happy Tuesday. I am a day late, and yesterday was a public holiday here in Australia, and I had a self-care day. So if you were waiting for the live, apologies for that, though I'm here today on Tuesday. And we are in October, so welcome to October. And I have a theme every month. And 2 seconds. And I have a okay, now the comments are on. So every month, if you get my newsletters, you would see the monthly theme. So October is about nurture. And this is perfect for what's happening energetically on the planet, with the energies, with the eclipse season, because the eclipse season is all about taking better care of yourself and nurturing you and self-love, and how can you love yourself more. So if you are going through massive changes, and a lot of people are, because I get calls all the time and clients coming to me with various breakdowns going on in their life, and especially relationship breakups. Now, I mentioned last week about relationships that are coming together, this soul attraction, but the energy with the eclipses is all, and especially since we're in Libra, okay? So Libra, as you know, is the scales. This is all about balance. So if you're in a relationship and the communication has been a bit off, this is an opportunity for you to really go into your heart before you respond or react to your partner. Is ask yourself, how would love respond? What would love say? And to take a step back and really think about that before you react, okay? Because in the balance, it's all about communication balance, as well as looking at the masculine and the feminine aspects of ourselves, because we all have that energy within us. And sometimes when we're being triggered, different aspects can come out, and this is an opportunity. And this month, it's all about massive transformation. It's looking at those shadow areas, looking at those parts of ourselves that are waiting to upgrade and become more aware and conscious, and also looking at what areas can you actually transmute and transform the energy, especially if there is emotional pain and different conflicts, or that mental conflict where you're just telling yourself the same story, and it could be a victim story. Why does this keep happening to me? But it's about taking a step back. Be more loving and kind to yourself. So when you look through a different lens, and instead of things happening to you, they're actually, how is it happening for me? And I take full responsibility to change the outcome that I'm attracting. And then you're coming from a place of empowerment. You're coming from a place of certainty and awareness and knowing, as well as making clear choices and decisions for your highest good and destiny, as well as everyone else that's either involved or in your space or around you. So this month, with the eclipse, it's about really taking care of you and what's coming up for you. Now, next week, we have a portal opening on the 10th of the 10th, really powerful. I know I mark in my calendar where my planets are, and I've got a Pluto trine happening on the 10th of the 10th. This is massive changes, but I'll talk about that next week. I will be down at Kira Beach for the week, so different location. I'll give you a little glimpse of the ocean where I'll be staying next week. I'm very excited to get away. And so the energy this month for October is looking at those parts, but also how you are processing internally, and what stories you're running, and what's working, what's not working, looking at those shadow aspects, and just be more loving and kind and gentle with yourself. And I keep saying that, though. That's the theme, Libra is all about balance. So how can you create more balance in your life? And I specialize in helping people with burnout, and if you're burnt out, that means that things in your life are not balanced, and it's like things may be so chaotic, and how can you create more balance in your life? If you want to personally have a chat to me, book a clarity call and we can discuss that. Now, when I went to shuffle the cards, this card just jumped out. It's the King of Fire, and I'll share what that is, because it was like jumped out rapidly. Burning away, releasing the excess, endings clear the way for new beginnings. Now, as I said, we're going through a huge rebirth right now. Now, with a rebirth and transformation is some pain, but coming out the other side is, like any birth or labor, it's a beautiful baby. So if you can just embrace the fear, the doubt, the worry, the whatever emotions, the sadness, whatever is keeping you stuck, really embrace that and look at the energy that's coming up for you and transmute it with love. Because really there's only two emotions, love and fear. So look at the fear, look at everything that you are scared of, and transmute it. Now, I just thought of a client who just came to see me, and she's miserable in her relationship, but she's too scared to actually leave. So if that's coming up for you, that's a red flag. In your heart what your soul is saying. But look at those fears and what's stopping you from moving forward to be the happy, joyful, beautiful being that you are. So the 10 of Fire is, I may be overcommitted and have taken on too many burdens. In this moment, I do the work of decluttering my life. All that I release will take new form and serve the greater whole, but I will no longer need to hold on to it simply because it once seemed to have value for me. I thank it for what it did for me, but say goodbye to the emotions, the relationships, and situations that I realize do not belong in my life anymore. Well, perfect message for what is happening for many people. It's like, look at what no longer serves you, what no longer lights you up. And this is the time to transform who you are as a soul, but your life and those emotions, and shift it into a place of love. and just make more kind and loving choices for you. Okay, so what's happening with this energy right now, it's the electromagnetic field on the planet, and you can look at this with the Schumann's resonance, but it is so powerful. And what's happening for us consciously, this is such an exciting time on the planet, is that we are all receiving this beautiful unconditional love download into our heart, into our soul. And it's lighting up our DNA, it's lighting up our light codes, it's lighting up every cell in our body. And this is all happening right now. So this is why, please take care of you, but also self-care and time of reflection for you to actually feel the energy that is flowing through your body. So next week I will be at the beach for the week, because my way of recharging my energy and my soul and my essence is at the ocean, with my feet in the water, swimming in the ocean, and just being at the beach to soak up all those positive ions, okay? And because I've got a lot of travel coming up, you know, the 30th of October, I'll be traveling to the US, and I'll be over there for 6 weeks. So just on that note, the time of this call, I will still do it on Monday, but it'll be in the US. So for those people in Australia or other time zones, I will post beforehand just to give people a heads up. You know, I'll be going live in an hour or something. Sorry, I didn't do it today. I've had back-to-back meetings, and I just chose to jump on and say hello, but also share this information to uplift you. So I will choose a card from the Sacred Light Oracle, and this is for everybody, everyone, because what's happening in this month, because we go from Libra into Scorpio, but just and there's a lot of, you know, still retrograde planets, but there's also this is a energy of everything's bubbling up, you know, with this huge transformation, and us, you know, lighting up our light codes. It's like the phoenix is rising. It's a really incredible time on the planet. This year is just amazing. And as I say, stay up on your surfboard and ride those waves, and you'll have a fantastic time, great adventures. But if you are caught up in the drama or the chaos or all the low vibration energy, well, guess what? It brings your energy down, and you lose focus. You lose focus on your goal and your destination, and then you fall off your surfboard and you come plummeting down and hit the sand, and that hurts. So please be careful, especially during this eclipse season. We on the 14th, we have the lunar eclipse, sorry, the solar eclipse, and then the lunar eclipse on the 28th. So we've got the new moon on the 14th of October, and so that will be early hours Sunday morning, and that's a solar eclipse. And then the 28th, 2 weeks later, is the full moon for the lunar eclipse. If you are watching, thanks for watching on Instagram, and we are live on Facebook today, and I will add this to my YouTube channel. And I ask that you subscribe and follow on YouTube so that you get notified when I go live as well. And then please share these videos. And if you'd like a card, let me know. So I'm going to choose a card for the collective, for everyone watching. Archangel Michael. Beautiful. I just love the artwork on this. So the heart of a warrior, divine protection and synchronicity. Archangel Michael, as you know, he's one of the archangels that protect us and keep us safe everywhere we go. So if you are feeling unsafe or going into an area where you need protection, just call on Archangel Michael. Okay, and the message is the most respected angel in all faith, scriptures, and spiritual traditions. Sorry, I'm going to just put some magnifiers on because this print is so tiny. Archangel Michael commands the legions of guardian angels of the first ray, aligned with faith and in the will of God. Archangel Michael assists souls that are trapped or lost or bound by fear to the astral plane. Archangel Michael can help you release lower and toxic energies such as fear and worry, so that you can open yourself to experience love and connection with the purity of the angelic realm. Ready to battle in an instant, Archangel Michael guides you to a clearer path, self-connection, and personal strength. If you are lacking faith in your future and feeling unable to trust your inner thoughts or intuitive senses, ask the angels for assistance. Intuitively, Archangel Michael initiates experiences with spirit, helping you to connect with and awaken to your intuitive senses. Oh, my nose is itchy. So yeah, I'm feeling the energy. Spiritual experiences, serendipity, and angel numbers and sequences are all around now. Be vigilant as the signs are everywhere. Ascension guide Archangel Michael is guiding you to find passion and purpose in life. Listening to your inner voice and acknowledging any fear you have about your future will lead you closer to a positive life path. You are encouraged at this time to listen more to yourself, to your heart, and into your sense of knowing. So you will walk vibrantly on a golden path with purpose. Mediumship and spirit talking are supported now. Remove any barriers that stop you from hearing spirit messages. So the message is, may your strength return in the flight of your own courage. And the affirmation is, my path is clear. I am divinely guided and protected. So my path is clear. I am divinely guided and protected. That's the message from Archangel Michael. And he says, may your strength return in the flight of your own courage. Because really, as a soul having this human experience, you are so powerful. So it's really about knowing your strength, stepping into your power, being aware of how powerful you are, and the courage that we all have being on this planet. We all are learning and growing on a soul level to upgrade and to grow and learn, and everything takes, courage, but also having faith and trust to take that step and have courage to move forward for your highest good and destiny. So beautiful card, Archangel Michael, and Heart of a Warrior. So listen to your heart, and that's where all the messages are. And that's where, you know, your GPS and your inner guidance, it's connected. And the more you can be in your heart space, there's a heart opening meditation on my YouTube channel, and just search for heart opening meditation. And I believe it will come up under that. If you can't find it, send me a message and I can actually send you the link. There's a couple there, so just choose which one resonates more for you, and turn on your heart light. You know, this is all about reprogramming our heart and releasing the fears and also the self-critic. Now, the self-critic lives in our head, but in our heart, that's where the self-judgment and the self-criticism lives. So be aware of that self-critic in your head, that ego part that's putting you down, that's creating doubt and fear and uncertainty, and those stories in your head. Listen to your language on what is coming out of your mouth and the stories that you're saying to yourself, and rewire those old programs that are running. And on you can get an ebook on my website. It's 33 tips on my website to rewire your brain, and it's under the 5-hour renewal program link. So if you go to that page, scroll all the way to the bottom and you can grab that ebook. There's 33 tips to rewire your brain. So see what you're currently doing in your daily practice and maybe add, because every 33 days we create a new habit. And so you do that habit for 33 days and then add another one, and you just keep getting stronger and stronger. So that's what we also do in the 5-hour renewal program. Again, there's more information on my website. Also, just a note, on my website, it's going through its own transformation right now. I'm changing a lot of the content, rearranging things, making it more simple and easier when you come to my website. Instead of overwhelming you with all these services that I offer, it's a condensing down. You can choose the 5-hour renewal program, which is an online program and course where I support you via Zoom, and that's in the portal. And then there's the BENN Method transformation, which is the BENN Method services. So if you're looking for a one-to-one, you can choose that, or the BENN Method package, and that also comes with training as well as a Q&A on Zoom. And then for those who want deeper support, it's a one-to-one coaching, and that is completely customized for the individual, what they're going through. This is great for business owners, corporate executives, and also dentists, because I specialize in burnout to balance. And the burnout is so high with dentists and veterinarians. And also they have the highest suicide rate. So really reaching out to support those businesses out there and those professions out there who are really struggling with burnout and looking for some guidance to bring their life back into balance. Okay, any questions? And I know this is an unusual time on a Tuesday, and I will return to Monday, but just know that there's over the next few weeks, and especially when I'm traveling, there's going to be some different times that I'll be jumping on live. Though those are the messages for today. And actually, I'm going to choose one more from the Good Tarot. Whew. And I will be on next Monday coming from Kirra Beach. And we'll do readings for everyone, though just know that this eclipse season is the catalyst to help you to open your heart, to break old patterns, old programs, old paradigms, anything that is keeping you stuck. That's what the eclipses are doing. Look at it like a circuit breaker. It's like it's breaking the old circuit, the old pattern, rewiring your brain. That's what it is. So it's a very exciting time, but it takes self-love. So please be gentle, kind, nurturing to yourself. And if you are not following me on social media, there's a lot of different posts on social media, and it's educating you on burnout as well as ways to nurture and nourish yourself. So that's based on my themes of my 5 R's: release, realign, restore, rebalance, and re-energize. And the BENN Method is balance, energy, nurture, and nourish. So they're the themes. And I'm just choosing a card from the Good Tarot for everyone. What's the message for October? 9 of Fire. So 9, interesting. So 9 of Fire. We just had the 10. We had the 10 of Fire before. So interesting. And that one jumped out. The 9 of Fire is what I've just chosen for everyone. Caution, uncertainty, reevaluating circumstances. This is the message. I need to stop, wait, and look around me before proceeding further. My sense of uncertainty is my inner wisdom telling me to bring illumination to my situation, to allow insights to arise and guide me before I take my next step. Questioning is good. I will look carefully to see if a different path may be right for me at this point. So, as I said, with the eclipse season, it's all about, breaking those old circuits, but also if you're feeling uncertain about something, well, then ask that question: how would love respond to this? And before you respond or react to someone in a communication, especially in relationships, any relationships, friendships, anywhere with anyone, is how can I respond and communicate with love from my heart and be kind and gentle in the communication between us? Because sometimes if things happen, this is where anger and frustration can come up. So before you launch into the reaction of anger, take a step back and think about how can I lovingly resolve this situation or circumstance, and how both parties, whoever the other person is, how can we most lovingly and supportively communicate in a way where we're both honoring each other and both respected and coming from a place of love. So I'll leave that with you. That's the messages for today. and have a magical week full of love, and allow yourself to just radiate and keep absorbing the love that is pouring down from the universe into every cell of your body right now. It's so magical. It's like you have the magic within you, and just see it as flickering lights, as all the light codes are all lighting up in your body. It's such a powerful, exciting time on the planet. So enjoy and go out and create those magical moments. And I will see you next Monday from the beach. Much love and bye for now.